Okay. Um, I think I'll go with a Palpatine look, sort of Palpatine look. Okay. Okay. That seems good. We'll check that out. The reason I have the desktop audio muted, by the way, is just for the copyright means, and I might be turning that off just completely, but we'll see. Like the music completely. So yeah, we'll see. Just want to get past this first little bit.
Ah, the last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
Who is this Lord Zash?
Who is this Zash?
That's Lord Zash to you, slave. She's a Dark Lord of the Sith and more important than you'll ever be. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry. It'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
Well, that's sweet.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from a beautiful girl.
You're cute. Just watch you don't get yourself killed.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
Sounds like a good test.
The more challenging, the better.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I feel like either I haven't been streaming a lot or I haven't been catching up with you a lot, but what have I been playing? Last night played Indiana Jones, got through the Himalayas, and then also been playing Astrobot. Played like really one session of that. Astrobot is a lot of fun. More fun than I thought it'd be. Get a few things from here. Gosh, I forget how long I've been playing this game. Is that? Oh, don't need that. You know, it's more of Astrobot is more of a kid's game. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. It reminds me of a lot of the older games I used to play as a kid. So I just figured I'd play a little bit of Star Wars: Old Republic for about, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. No real, you know, set planned. And then I may stream tonight. It all depends. But, started up a Sith Inquisitor character. Because, believe it or not, I would probably say that's probably my favorite of the bunch. Like the intros that you can do for at least the Empire side. I will say I do like that you can mix and match, you know, the play styles with the origin stories. Meaning that if you start as a Sith Inquisitor, you can play as a playstyle as a, say, Jedi Knight. So you can have all the abilities as a Jedi Knight would. I think that's really cool feature. One of the coolest things that they've added. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good time then. I'll actually be away, starting Sunday and for next week. But, we'll only be gone for, oh, that got me stuck. We'll only be gone for about, like, 7 days or so. Just gotta make sure to put that on my Twitch schedule, and just gotta say that on my YouTube channel, and also have to put some videos out on both of my channels. Yeah, no, it's a busy time of the year, so it's to be expected, so. It's kind of crazy that, you know, everyone has the whole entire year, and it goes by fast. And then, you know, all these holidays come around, and then, boom, it's already the end of the year. Also, I love this. Oh, can I lower that? Yeah, maybe. I love that starting outfit too. Actually, don't want just yet until I earn it.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Speak freely, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're one of the slaves Harkin brought in on the last transport, right? Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
Something like that.
Prove myself or die, apparently.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
Have to go in there.
If you're trying to talk me out of this, it won't work.
Understood. I was hoping you could assist my operation while you're in there. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
I'll finish the job.
Sounds like you need some help.
Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
That's something I was gonna say, and then I completely forgot it. Oh yeah, that's what it was. There've been, you know, a bunch of games that I plan on playing, and also I wanted to update and let you know that I also got the capture device working, so I can play all my console games now, which I started doing with my first PlayStation game, which is really nice. Yeah, so like I started doing that with Astrobot. Astrobot is like such an amazing game, honestly. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's not like how I would describe it. It wouldn't be my preferred game that I would play, but and this is kind of weird, but it reminds me of like a mix of Zelda and Mario, I guess, combined, and or of those games I grew up playing. You know, because I played a lot of those games, like a lot as a kid. Just similar to those games. So I'm hoping I can play my Nintendo Switch games on the channel as well.
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding, sir.
hoping to go through some. I'm planning on making some videos that I just haven't even thought of making. Like I wanted to start up a survival playthrough for Minecraft. Probably make a video later on about that. Interesting. One more of those. I don't know, I mean, I've always had this almost love-hate relationship with games akin to Minecraft, where it's like, Minecraft is a neat concept, you know, it makes a lot of sense, right? You know, you're exploring the world, you know, and gathering recipes, building a base if you want to, if you choose to, and you can mine for stuff for whatever, and you can further expand your base, build pretty much whatever. I've always loved that about the game. But so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Here, I really want to go through these class stories, especially streaming them, and I desperately need to get those the review videos done. I think I'm too focused on treating those videos as, you know, me being too formal with everything, and so I need to stop writing everything down all the time. I can write some things down, but I think I just need to make the record what I'm saying and then say the words as I'm thinking, that like what I think about everything that I've played. So I think that's how I need to record everything. And this is me just, you know, not me just explaining my thoughts, I guess, out loud, and sometimes live streaming and recording videos does help that, I guess. So that's why doing all this stuff that I do, like from the video reviews to the live streaming to the other videos on the gaming channel to the lore videos I've done in the past, that has, I think, helped me. Yeah, no, I bullet point your thought on paper, then say it. Okay, I'll start doing that. I will definitely start doing that. I've probably about 20 journals I've collected over time, so yeah, okay, that'll be good. I'll start doing that then. Thank you for that advice. Appreciate that. Oh, that actually I don't know why, but maybe hearing another person tell me that, or another person and not someone else, but, you know, say it's, you know, you or someone else who watches my own stuff that I put out, like my live streams or my videos, and then Like, even if it's someone who hates my own content that I put out, I listen to every single thing that they say. In fact, I sometimes, if it's someone that they hate my own work, I listen to it even more because they're being so critical of it. And then I want to understand why they hate it so much. If that makes sense. Because I want to improve it. I think everyone should just improve their work, especially if it's creative work. You know, I had a video that did extremely well, like extremely well, hit 100,000 views, and I was like, okay, why did this do well, and why did these other videos not do so well? So I think it's just so yeah, that's a good it's a good way of thinking that I should start implementing, should start doing. So I'll probably start doing that. So thank you for recommending that. Appreciate that. Right, let's talk to this Spindral.
Slave, welcome to my humble hole. You are here for your trial, yes? Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man in a tomb, and hopefully to return to your master with the mark of my approval.
Well, it sounds like you want more spontaneity in your work, but bullet points, make sure you don't accidentally ramble your points. Okay. I'll 100% remember, and as I do every single time any person mentions something on either my live stream or comment something, I'll do my best to remember it and put it into my next form of content. So yeah, because I do have that tendency, don't I, to ramble on certain points and then go to another point that's not on that same point, don't I? I think you've noticed that. I think other people notice that as well. I notice that especially because I sometimes am overcritical of myself, as a lot of people tend to be. So I think that's why you're saying that bullet points could help in that sense. Excuse me. No, I do this for fun.
Actually, I just came to get some fresh air.
Do you take me for a fool? No one comes into these tombs for the sheer pleasure of it. Not even me. No, they come for power, because they sense that these tombs hold secrets of the dark side. And they do. But before you can learn them, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive this, and I will teach you what I know.
Here we go. That's where the fun begins. Yeah, I'll probably work on that today at some point then. That was a very good suggestion that you made. I appreciate that. Because I don't think that I would come to that conclusion, and maybe I would have, but I don't think that I would have in that way in which you made it. Because you are right that the bullet points would help a lot. You know, they would help that I don't accidentally go off topic per se, or so I stay on topic.
Excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger, and their blood became the mantle of your victory. Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Of course. I was born to be Sith.
Good. Then go. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him. And use your fear of him to grow stronger. He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
What about Lord Zash, though?
But who controls Zash, I wonder?
When you know the answer to that, you will have power over both your masters. Now, go. Leave me to my rest.
I hope the suggestion works for you, and don't hesitate to tweak the advice to fit your needs. Okay, thank you. I'm just reading the chat comments right now. A question for you: do I think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan from Knights of the Old Republic game? It's a tough question, honestly. I don't know, because I'm worried about how they would do it, honestly. You know, how they would do the writing. I feel in today's world with the games, with the movies, with the TV, it all comes down, a lot of it, not all, but a lot of it comes down to how well the story is written, how well the setting is done, how well the characters are written. You know, you see that with a lot of shows, movies, games in particular. So that question is, I don't know. I mean, I know he's like a fan favorite to play, but I just don't know. I mean, I almost think that they just shouldn't do like a Knights of the Old Republic movie or TV show. I mean, I think that they probably will at some point, but I still think that they shouldn't. I think that they should do like an Old Republic era, you know, type show, which would be really cool. But there's a lot of stuff that they could do. Might be. Because I mean, the thing with Revan is just... he's sort of a... Revan is a tough character to portray. Hope no spoilers here. I mean, the game is kind of old, but no, you're not distracting me. The game is kind of old, I will say. Well, kind of old, but I'm just thinking, that's all. And this is like, the thing is like, it's like, it's not about the game, it's like that Revan was the player character, so that was the whole entire thing over the game. And so I just feel like that might conflict with anything regarding the casting choice, in my opinion. Now that's just my opinion, so. And everyone can have their opinion about anything. I just personally feel that it may not be wise to do it. So. Data pad. Oh, Tomb Raiders. The first one, nice. We got that mission, okay. Yeah, I would love to see, like, my favorite TV show would probably be about, and which would be entirely possible, would be about something like, you know, someone joining, say like a Dark Jedi, right? Joining the Sith Academy, during when Darth Malak is, you know, the Dark Lord, right? And then like that Dark Jedi is like conflicted at that same point, so he's like, you know, he has that pull to the light and then he has that pull to the dark side at the same time, which is something that you as a player definitely felt in those games. Like, I always felt like you as a player on both KOTOR 1 and 2, you were sort of, in a sense, conflicted, because you could go either way. You could go light side or dark side. And it affected the ending of the game, which was really cool. And Knights of the Old Republic 2 would have been really cool too. And I think that they could do, like you're saying, yeah, Kreia. I think that they could 100% do like a TV show about her in a way. Because she's one of the coolest characters, I think, in all of Star Wars.
I have taken care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
I appreciate it.
I am most grateful.
Yes, sir.
Great.
You won't find a better bargain.
Oh.
Come back anytime.
Alright. Just want to do this, turn in this main mission. Then I'll probably hop on my Jedi Knight character. I gotta remember his character's name. To be honest with you, I think Kreia is Aaron Kai. Makes sense because she said she knew the handmaid's mother, and she looks just like her. Yeah, that is actually one of the largest fan theories in all of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Which, if you don't know, Kreia, who I won't spoil it for anyone, because that's, in my opinion, Knights of the Old Republic 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. In terms of writing, like whoever wrote that game is, I just love them. So, but yeah, I know it's an old game, but I'm still not spoiling it. But yeah, Kreia, like, you know, there's a point when, you know, someone, you know, thinks that they knows who they are, but we as the player, like, we just don't entirely know them. So she's always this mysterious person, which I love.
Ah, the last one. Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the hermit thinks of you, slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes, Overseer.
You are a weak, pathetic rodent, and even a lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means... Meet our newcomer, Von Alt. This is real Sith strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
Nice to meet you, Fawn. Hope Harkon treats you better than he treats us.
Save your well wishes for someone who cares, slave.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die. Is that clear?
You're nothing.
You think you scare me?
You're nothing, and don't forget it. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Don't count on my demise, Harkon. I don't die easily.
Don't boast, slave. I don't want to see you again until you're back from the jails. That's all.
Yeah, I typically played as, was it like I guess you'd call it like the typical canon, characters. How they traditionally looked. Not traditionally, but how they looked with, everything in the lore. Alright, I'm gonna just switch to my, Jedi Knight character. What I've been working on to catch up to my almost maxed out Jedi Knight. I gotta remember this one, right? Yeah, either I think tomorrow. My plan is tomorrow I'm going to continue on with Dragon Age Inquisition. That's my plan. So I haven't played that for a bit. I always liked the Knights of the Old Republic games where... Okay, so we have to go that way. Right. Do we have... I guess we could... to the shrine place.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Is it right over there?
Be safe out there.
I will say both places, like both starts are really good. I'm really excited to go through all the stories, especially on my streams, you know, because I've been streaming a lot and I'm really enjoying streaming. I think because it's tough to deal with taking care of, you know, because I've my gaming channel, which is technically my streaming channel as well, and then I make videos from time to time when I can, and then I do my lore content when I can as well. But that's been, I haven't been catching up with that, and that is a bit difficult to do. That does take some focus, but yeah, my gaming stuff is like I would say my main priority right now, but I like doing the lore stuff when I can. It's just like all of it is relaxing, but I still consider it work, because you know these are the droids here. Oh, I'm not going that way yet. Eight. And pretty much like the only time I'm like actually playing games now is when I'm streaming. It kind of feels nice. Still remember the first time I played this game so many years ago. Okay. You can speak?
Did you just call me Jedi?
We got him. It's actually...
Master Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
Your battles are different?
When was the last time you fought someone trying to kill you?
Besides my master? Few months.
This is no laughing matter, Padawans. This Flesh Raider carried a holocron, a repository of knowledge created by a Force user. Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
Why?
What do the Flesh Raiders have against us?
From their perspective, we've invaded their home. But there's more to this than a territorial dispute. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satil has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on Kaleth, place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
If they come back?
What are we prepared to do if the Flesh Raiders return?
The temple's guards will respond to any invasion, and these surveillance devices will give us ample warning. May the Force be with you, Padawan.
We got more here. You guys didn't take these guys out, huh? Plant a device in sector 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I think tonight I'll just make some videos since I don't have a stream scheduled, so that'll be my plan. And just prep them for, you know, next days and weeks. Alright. Ooh, who's attacking me?
I'm here, Master. What is it?
I'm on my way back to the Twi'lek settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Tell me what you found.
You left without explaining anything. What has you so worried?
I'll explain when I see you. Find me at the Matriarch's compound. Orgus out.
Alright, time to head this way. Over here. Didn't want to do that.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for
Did
official
I
business only.
have... Oh, sweet. Just wanted to grab something. Alright, let's see. This is a speeder, but I can't remember. Did I already have it? Just unlocking this stuff. Okay, we should be good there. Alright, and then
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
head back to the village. Yeah, I'll get these videos out as soon as possible because I want to get working on more of these videos and still working on the live streams, but working on videos as well. You know, videos for people to watch and stuff, because these videos were doing good before, like in the past. They were doing really good. So, brought a lot of people to the channel, which was good. Alright.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A flesh raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengo Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengo was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
Somehow, he survived. Whenever I think of that line, whenever I read that line, I always think of just the line from, what is it? Well, the last, Star Wars movie, like the big Star Wars movie. It was just, like, somehow Palpatine survived or something. It was just, like, such a bad line. Yeah. I just, It was years ago.
He waited a long time to reveal himself.
Still don't understand why he just disappeared. Doesn't make sense. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
Go to her.
You should be at her side.
You're kind, but my mother wants me here. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
Always.
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
Ooh, hello there. You know, this game, I just have to say, it looks really good. Like, really good. And ever since it got its new update, it even looks better. I even say, like, it's always looked good. Like, always. But with the new update, looks even better. Yes, I said that twice. But get over it.
Jedi, you came. I was afraid. I didn't think you'd make it. You have to be fast. You have to find my son before he's hurt.
Explain. Oh.
I don't understand. What about your son?
I knelt at the temple gates. I begged for Jedi help. Isn't that why you came? The Flesh Raiders took him a week ago. They came at twilight. One of them was just covered in blood and scars. He dragged my son away. Listen, our scout saw Vio, my son, on Tythos Ridge. That's where the Raiders have their camp. They say he's hurt. He's bleeding and limping, but he's alive. He's waiting for rescue.
Alright, I'll help.
I'm a Jedi. This is what we're here for.
If you can't find him on Tythos Ridge, look for a sign. Something he'd leave behind as a signal. He had a satchel with him. He could leave that. The Flesh Raiders will try to stop you, but I've seen Jedi fight. Help me, Jedi. Help him.
Ooh, what's this? Twi'lek. What's this one?
Porto Faragayam, Jemura Porkapa Mar Bauro, Power Magla Resesin, Ulmatuto Chisafin Gruda Simnya Supa. Ek Farkak Sara Furfrastu, Grania Mimi Vravni, Ev Vico Omlibi Arinu.
Must stop their attacks.
It's our duty to protect the weak, and I think these pilgrims qualify.
Eo Morgan Jori Nadelka. If by our Semarsufni Waze, Gbia Furhomupina. Pegarus plot as Vista Bokar Pina, Nuimarstro de Berkur Burkurni. Everexi Vavitu, Semar Pirmor Hunoch, Hooks Unar?
Right, I'll do it.
If these idols are the key to understanding the Flesh Raiders, I'll study them at once.
Ojamin, Gefur. Verkvoli Drafa Utpota Mina. Menufitan Fine Milma Morio Matumitain. Ek Farkak Sara Furfrastu. Grania Mimi Vravni, Ev Vico Omlibi Arinu.
Okay. So we have this, the Flesh Raider fact finding. Alright, and then new recruit. Ooh, interesting. And that's right, of course. I like when it gives you these, you know, gives you the side missions or side quests in the same region as the main quest or the main mission. That's very, very nice. Very helpful. And I'll say this. I love how Star Wars The Old Republic sets up all of its planets, all of its whole entire spots, all of its regions. You know, some people would say, oh no, they're too small, but my opinion, I think it's perfect. You know, I grew up playing Star Wars The Old... No, I didn't. I grew up playing Star Wars Galaxies, you know, back in the day. And let me tell you, like, going through those zones, like, it took you a long time to get from A to B, or A, B, C. And so it's kind of relaxing just going there and, you know, having how all this is developed. It's kind of refreshing. It's not, you know, yes, it doesn't feel as open world, but at the same time, I will admit it has a touch of the open world. It's not, you know, there are those games where they're like, oh, they have a touch of the open world, especially MMO games, you know. They're not completely open world, like they're not sandbox, but like with Star Wars Galaxies, it was like completely sandbox. And then with this game, it's like theme park base. But I can tell that there's some open world, you know, they have some stuff which I like, you know. It's stuff. It's relaxing, you know. And I will, as I continue here, one of the things I love about this game in particular is that I'll probably get to in, probably not on this character, because I want to basically just go through the story as fast as possible on my Jedi Knight, and then catch up to where I'm at on my main Jedi Knight character. And because I didn't want to delete and recreate that character, so I wanted to do the player housing on that other character. That's what I love the most. honestly.
These will probably be the last words I have to say to you. And I don't have long. I was a fool, Blair. As always. I shouldn't have come hunting alone. I knew that. But our little Rusa is so sick. And the doctor said that the teeth of the manga cats could make medicine. Cure her. I tried. I tried to get the teeth for Rusa. But the flesh raiders trained the cats to be vicious. So horrible. I'm sorry, my love. I'm so tired. I must sleep to gather my strength. In case the manga cats come back, I'll bring their teeth home. Somehow.
Right. So you have to collect Minka teeth. Oh, that's easy. And you have to remember, playing as a Jedi, like, Jedi are, like, they're OP, they're overpowered. So, in the Twi'lek, you know, like, if you're playing as an average citizen, they're just regulars, you know, so they're most likely not force sensitive, so that's yeah, I just actually thought of another game that I wanted to go through is Star Wars Galaxies. If I can get it working on my, you know, my capture device, I'll probably get that working so I can either live stream it or I can record some footage of it. That's a lot of fun to play that game. Right. Yeah, we don't have T7 yet. Alright, how do we get up there? And one thing that they did add, I can't remember which update it was, but they did add it, you know, at some point, they added the ability for your companion to either heal, to be the tank, or the DPS dealer, so, which was very unique in this game. Yeah, there are a lot of games I want to go through, but a couple of MMOs that I want to try out and play. This game I'm currently subscribed to. I do subscribe to this one. Just I have over the years, so. Off and on, really, not like all the time. And then another one I'm hoping to go through is, well, actually two, is Lord of the Rings Online and then Final Fantasy 14. And I'll probably make a video about both of those. Well, I'll make a video about Lord of the Rings Online and basically summing up, you know, where I went on my journey and how I got there. Basically, how far I traveled. Basically, I can't recreate my whole entire character because well, it's kind of difficult right now. I got so many seasonal stuff and I can't go back and get those, unfortunately. Though I would love to. But Oh well. Alright. Get that satchel. I think we're pretty close to that satchel, actually. What's that? That's the flesh idol, and then that's the satchel. I'll probably use this footage for the video that I'll make. Okay, well, there it is. Just one more of the Minka teeth, and then we have that. Okay. I don't know if they're anywhere nearby. Oh, that's... Might as well just turn it back in to where we got it. Okay. I think something that separates this game versus, say, Star Wars Galaxies is the fact that Star Wars Galaxies had that really immersive Star Wars space combat, you know. In this game, you know, it does, but not on the same level. Like, in Star Wars Galaxies, you could not only have player housing, but you could also have your own, well, you could also have your own spaceship, you know? Which made the game really iconic. Even when it had the combat upgrade. You know, the NGE, what did it stand for? The next generation, I don't know. I don't know what it stood for, but like next gen enhancement or something like that, new gen enhancement. Anyway, no, that's what separated, you know, because a lot of people left after that implementation, and yeah, it wasn't as good. And then after that game, after those servers shut down, everybody moved over here, or moved over to other games, you know. People went over to, say, World of Warcraft, or I think when Final Fantasy games started up, they moved over there. But yeah, that game was super immersive, especially when it first started.
Jedi? Oh, thank the matriarch.
Jedi talk, Jedi peace.
He wants to speak to you. He's too weak to fight.
Jedi peace.
He needed someone to help him communicate. That's why he took me away. Why he's letting us meet. I've been trying to teach him your language.
You're teaching him?
You mean he took you as a translator?
Yes, it's hard though, and I can't tell when he understands.
Head thing talk! Head thing talk! Learn power!
I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. He thinks he has power. He thinks he can use the Force, and he wants Jedi to train him.
Why?
Why would he want that?
I know, I told him that. He really believes he's like the Jedi, though. He says he can feel the Jedi's power when he comes close to the temple. He says he can smell power in the rocks. It makes him strong. The other Flesh Raiders serve him because they fear his curse, but the Force overwhelms him. He needs to learn from the Jedi to control the power. He's weak.
What's he thinking?
Does he even understand what he's asking? What Jedi training involves?
I'm not sure. He thinks the Jedi are hunters.
Take power. Hunt power. Go rock den. Head thing flesh.
He won't let me go unless you help him get into the Jedi Temple. You can do that, right? Get the Jedi Masters to train him?
I'll try. Yeah. I'm not gonna kill him.
I'll go to the temple and see what I can do.
Rock den power. Go rock den. Go tree den.
We can meet you outside the Flesh Raiders' den. We'll make camp along the path and watch for you. But be careful. I'd like to go home very soon.
Okay, let's do the, main quest here. Sorry. This is a nice mount. I have that mount. Thing. Yeah, this is SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Still a really good MMO. You know, I would say it's still a thriving MMO, in my opinion. I've not played at max level in a bit, you know? It doesn't, and mind you, it doesn't take long to get to max level. It doesn't take long. If you have the time, it doesn't take long to get to max level. I would wager with any MMO that you play, it doesn't take long. Now, I haven't played every MMO out there. I do have the time, so I'm going to try to play majority of MMOs that I can afford to play and that I'm interested in, you know, such as Final Fantasy XIV, because it does have a unique story, which I'm interested in, and I've played Final Fantasy games since I was a kid. Let me turn, I just want to toggle that off. Do that later. So, let's go to mission log. So, something I've noticed, and I explained this briefly earlier in one of my other episodes, but you should hold off on doing this class mission, training in the Force, because what this does is that if you click launch mission here, yes, it will teach you, it will help you get another playstyle for your character. Say, you know, you can, as a Jedi Knight, you can do a single blade, but then if you want another playstyle, you can do, you know, Jedi Shadow, have all those powers, and have, say, double blade lightsaber, right? But if you do launch mission, you'll be launched on your ship. So the problem with that is that I haven't earned my ship yet. I haven't gotten to the point at my ship yet. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves about it, is that I am not at the point of getting my ship yet, and I haven't arrived at getting my ship yet. So I just don't like that, the fact that they put this, you know, sort of right in your face right now. So I'll probably do this at a later point, probably around like level 15 or maybe level 18, right? I think that's when you get your ship. And I tend to go with Jedi Shadow. I don't know if you can change it, but yeah, we'll check that out another time. But for now, I just toggle that off, and you can toggle off and on anything right there. There is, you can have up to 25 missions. Okay, I did not know that. Bonus missions do not count towards the cap, but that does make sense. So, yeah, it shows you all your missions you can have. All this stuff here. Don't know anything about that. Cool. And the codex here. Codex is cool stuff. Alright. Yeah, but, and then I'll show you, here it has all the titles. You can add the character flair if you have it, or, you know, all this stuff, which I've earned over the years. So, you know, which I'll probably earn more. But yeah, this is, it's pretty easy to learn stuff. Ooh, he's attacking me. Yeah, so if you have not played any MMOs, I would just mind you to be aware of what level you are and what level your enemies are. So they're level 7 right now, majority of them, right? You have one ranged guy there, you have a creature there, and then so the creature there is going to be melee for the most part, and then they're probably going to be melee, I think, and then they're going to be ranged, right? And so I'm level 9. So you just want to be aware of what level you are. And the cool thing is, in certain MMOs, it does actually tell you like what level you're supposed to be, which is pretty cool. One thing I have briefly played Final Fantasy XIV, but one thing that I love about that game is the fact that you can pretty much master all the classes on one character. So you don't have to have, you know, multiple, or rather, you don't have to have alternative characters. Which is something that's very, very unique to that class, to that MMO. You know, it's not something that's, say, different at all. I mean, say, that's not something that happens with other MMOs. I haven't seen it at all. Like, literally, all you need to do is say, if you're playing that game, all you need to do is, like, equip a different weapon, and then it would be as if you're equipping that class. Which is very cool. You shut down the energy shield protecting the Flesh Raider.
You must be the Padawan who slaughters my people. Your misguided attacks change nothing. Your time is over.
Must be Bengal Moore.
Master Orgus is looking for you, Bengal.
Orgus won't find me. I'll find him. You executed my apprentice, Caliph. I can feel his death on you. I spent years training him. He was a good man, a principled man. Proud of yourself?
Pride is not a factor.
I didn't want to kill the man, but he left me no choice.
There's always a choice. You should have surrendered to the inevitable. Every so-called Jedi on Tython is going to die. That's a promise. Your entire order is weak. You've done nothing to stop the Sith Empire's advances.
Your anger overwhelms you.
Don't give in to hatred, Bengal. Let us help you.
Help me become a coward like you? I'm the only true Jedi left in the galaxy. Enjoy this little victory. It's your last.
Okay, so where are these other quests? Because I want to turn them in. Okay, looks like they're all at the village, so I might as well just... do I have that little thing? A little quick travel thing. Alright. Yeah, one of these days I gotta figure out how to get money, like lots of money in this game. Alright, I'll turn these quests. Do all that.
I've studied the Flesh Raiders' idols. Here are my notes.
Power maglaresesem. Purmatuto gisafin gruda simnya supa. Ek farkak sara furflastu. Grania mimi vravni hev viku omlibdi arinu. Hev skam pimio helka tutherk. Hever zegna ekio upflo kompa.
Right. 10. Ooh. Actually go to the Jedi Temple though.
Travel routes.
Can do more of that too. Yeah, we have a lot more stuff to do. Oh, who's that? White Rose Syndicate. Interesting. Guide. Yeah, my goal with everything is to complete all the classes' stories. That's my main goal. Don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'll get it done.
Forgive me, young Jedi, but I do not have time to give lessons these days. My only concern is administering to the Order's new recruits. If you are here on an unrelated matter, I fear I have no help to offer.
Tell me about your work.
How does one get a candidate into the Jedi Order?
The Jedi seek out young children with sensitivity to the Force. Older candidates are occasionally admitted with the approval of the Jedi Council. But I don't think you came to discuss hypotheticals. If you know someone whose potential we've overlooked, please, be frank with me.
I'd like to bring them in.
Can I just send the student to you?
I suppose you could. I'd need to meet with him eventually in order to make my assessment. Even assuming this recruit is strong in the Force, do you really think your mystery student can be taught?
Perhaps.
I believe there's a chance.
Very well. Send your recruit to the temple, give him this medallion, and the watchman will know to grant him passage. When he arrives, I will consult with the Jedi Council. We will do what we can.
Light the signal fire. Yeah, I want to turn in these quests and then continue onwards, I think.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Can I use? Ah, no, I can't. I might as well just add there though. That'll help me go a bit faster.
Jedi, you came.
Jedi talk. Learn power.
What happened at the temple? What did the masters say? Tell him.
Jedi talk.
It's a done deal.
I've done as you wished.
You hear that? You get what you wanted. Hunt power, Jedi power, the rock den, all of it.
That thing Jedi hunt. Hunter den Jedi hunt. Hunt rock den.
He means you can hunt everything that belonged to him. The other flesh raiders, me, and he's leaving.
Jedi prize. Jedi hunt.
I didn't think you would do that. You helped him. You saved me. I know my way back to the village. The path isn't too hard from here.
We'll head right back there. Turn in all these quests now.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business
Right
only.
here. Sweet.
Jedi, You found my son. Thank you. He told me what you did. He's safe now. And I'm glad his kidnapper's with your masters.
How's your son?
Is Vio okay? Last I saw, he was leaving the Flesh Raider camp.
Vio's scars are healing, and the matriarch will tend to his mind. He'll be well again. You have my promise. Whenever the elders speak about the Jedi, I'll speak too. My son will speak. This is our thanks.
It'll lead to good things.
With time, maybe the Jedi and your people can become allies.
Allies on Tython, and allies against the Flesh Raiders. We wish you well, Jedi. Goodbye, and all the best to you.
Respectable.
Oh, hello. You must be one of the Jedi. My name is Balea. How do you do? I don't mean to be rude, but I'd rather not talk for long. My daughter is very sick, and I'm all she has since my husband died.
I've come to help.
I found a holo recording on your husband's body. He said these Manka cat teeth would help your daughter.
You brought these for my daughter? Oh, this is what the doctor needs to make her medicine. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to say.
Happy to help.
It was the least I could do.
You should be rewarded for this. Yes, wait, I know. Yes, you should have this. It was my husband's. It served him well, and now that you have saved my daughter's life, I hope it serves you well also. Thank you so much. I've got to tell the doctor right away so that he can make Rusa's medicine.
Okay. Okay. I think on that note, I'm gonna end everything here for now. I may be back with a stream this evening. Hopefully everything goes well. But, which would be around like 8:30 or 9 p.m. Mountain time tonight. So I don't have anything scheduled, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But plan on just working on some videos the rest of the day. So I may or may not be back for the stream later this evening. But yeah, until next time, catch y'all later, and hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and